And with that, you have begun. Best of luck to you. The shot's just about 95 yards to the pin. Safely on the green. 13 feet left to the hole. I think we got a bit of a tilt to the right on this putt. Birdie putt and everything, wasn't it? We're starting things off at even par as we head to the next hole. Lovely way to start your round. Birdies are out there though. All right, let's get this close. Par 3, second hole. I have faith. Rolled right by. And from the green side rough. Ooh, bad break. All right, you need this to save par. Let's drop this in. We got an uphill putt here, moving to the right. Oh, come on. Just a little 3-footer left for this one. Okay, let's see what the next hole has for us. And you're sitting at 1 over par at the moment. Okay, tailwind blowing with us on this one. Silky swing. And second shot here on the third. Yeah, nice work. That's a good little approach shot. And a great effort on this hole to bounce back after the bogey on the last. Great work. That's a birdie. Okay, par 5, fourth hole. You know what to do. Oh, man, you really got a hold of that. And this one's around 235-ish. To the pin. And we're going right of the pin. Into the water. Setting up here for your fourth. Left, heading left. Okay, you landed that little ball on the green. That's step 1. Now you got a big putt to deal with. Oh my, wish I could have given you that one. Nothing you can do now, just pop in the bogey and we'll move on. And after that one, you are sitting at 1 over par. And let's let this fly here on the 5th. Well, I hope you can hold on to the fairway. Okay, that'll just sneak into the first cut of rough here. Oh man, wanted that chip to go. Okay, you've got this one for par. 1 over for the day. Wind's blowing right in our face on this one. Ooh, can we get a kick to the left? Okay, here we go. Have fun with this putt. Almost. This putt's about 14 feet out. And as you line this putt up, tilting a little bit to the right. Just a little bit aggressive there. Okay, setting up for the bogey. And let's get going. Give this a tap and we'll move on. And you're 3 over on your round. All right, 7th hole now, and it's a par 4. Well, that's too bad. I think you might be coming up a bit short from the rough here. Oh my gosh, almost dunked it. All right, this one from 17 feet. Bit long on that one. And this one for double bogey. And sitting at 5 over par for the day. Now the 8th hole, we got a par 5. Oh, how close was that one? This putt's about 4 feet. And you're currently sitting at 4 over par. Well, let's let this fly here on the 9th. That swing was to die for. And this one's around 185 yards to the pin. Oh my, this might go down. All right, give this a tap. Nice putt. I like the way this is shaping up. That's your 2nd in a row of birdies. Currently sitting at 3 over par. All right, tee this one up and have a good drive. We're on a par 4 as we hit the 10th hole. Hopefully this will nestle itself nicely in the fairway. Setting up here about 105 from the pin. And the green slopes up around that general area, around the pin. You want to make sure you don't leave this one short. Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. And 22 feet from the cup. Okay, you're swinging this way out to the left. Let's see it turn. Okay, this one for par. Currently 3 over par for the day. And here we go. Par 3, 11th hole. Go. Nice little approach shot. And that one drops for your 4th birdie of the day. I'm liking that. And right now you're just 2 strokes above par. And we're on the 12th hole of this one now. And What are you thinking? What are you thinking out of this fairway bunker? Let's see what you got. And I don't think you got enough club on this one out of the sand. And this one's from around 75 yards out. Nice stroke. We're on the green. You'd only be one over par if you sink this. This one's going to the left. Oh. And this is about 4 feet. Okay, 13th hole. We got a par 4. Let's go. Setting up here 145 yards away. This ball's a long way from home. Let's see if you can help it get there. Starting this one out pretty good. Ooh, continues to be good.
Oh, yes, that'll go down. Nicely done.
And let's roll some videotape on that one. That was interesting. Okay, sitting at 1 over par. All right, let's knock this inside the range. We have a par 3 here on the 14th. Nailing another approach. Nice. Here's a 10-foot putt. I think it starts off straight enough, then turns a bit to the right. Ah, no good. And here we go. Par putt coming up. And you're 1 over par currently. See what happens here on the 15th. This one's heading for the bunker, I think. And from the bunker. A little wayward on the approach. That's all right, though. This one's about 21 feet to the cup.
Oh, come on, be nice.
Here's a bogey putt. Okay, you are at 2 over par. This one is a par 5 for the 16th. It was a good one. You must be feeling lucky. Taking driver off the turf. Well, something went amiss. Okay, here's our 3rd shot. Okay, nothing like being back on the fairway. Good stuff. All right, we're lining this one up 19 feet away. All right, starting this out to the left. Oh. And this for the bogey. Okay, we're moving. We're moving to the next. And currently sitting at 3 over par. And this one is the 17th, and we got a par 3 here. Well, that one wasn't super solid contact. Oh, come on, that almost went. This is potentially to save par. Oh man, hopefully the comeback isn't too bad for you. This putt is about 14 feet. Okay, good putt. That's in for bogey. And right now you sit at 4 over par. And teeing off now in a long par 4. Would you look at the distance on this? And here's our second shot on the 18th.
Oh my goodness, that almost went down.
This one's 8 feet away. And look at you fancying it up here, ending your round with a birdie. And as this round comes to an end, that's going to be +3 for you. Well, on behalf of myself and the team here at HB Studios, thank you very much for the round. We'll see you next time. Hello there, my name's John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. I think things are going to go our way today. And we are about to find out how low you can go in this ranked tour event. Hopefully, we'll see that name of yours moving up the leaderboard before too long. Here we go. Let's have a nice round. And the tee shot is away. I hope you have a good time today. All right, let's piece out of this sand. Okay, here you go. Nice easy putt. A little bit too firm on that one. And this next putt for the par. Oh yeah, that'll do. Okay, even par at the moment. Let's see if you can use the wind on this hole. It's left to right. This one's going right. And this should be a fun watch. Let's see how you do with this long putt. Oh, look at this thing. Ooh, still looking good.
Can it? Oh, and the putt doesn't go.
And you're 3 over at the moment. All right, third hole on this course is a par 4. Give it a go. Yeah, drive's looking decent here. Okay, this is about 125 yards away. This one's heading a bit right. Well done. That's a nice little approach shot there for the birdie. Oh. Okay, let's take a look at this next hole now. And after that one, currently sitting at even par. And teeing this one up on the 4th. And we're somewhere around 240 from the pin. And if you're not careful, this approach could get away from you. Bit of a down slope there. The approach is heading a bit to the right. Oh man, that's wet. Setting up here for your 4th shot. Eight feet to the cup. Right by. All right, maybe a double here. Let's see if we can sink this. Well, that hole's behind us. Let's move on. And you're currently sitting at 5 over. And here we go. 5th hole is a par 4.
Oh my goodness, you hammered it.
Great swing. We're in the deep stuff. You might need a club or 2 extra on this shot.
Oh, you almost got that.
All right, let's get out of this green side rough and start putting.
Oh, you hate to see it.
10 feet to the cup. I think this one will go left to right. Well, just missed the par. All right, a little tap putt here. Okay, moving on to the next. Okay, 3 over par for you. Now let's see what we can do here on the 6th. A little too far to the right on the approach, I think. Let's see how you do from the green side rough.
Okay, save par right now with this putt. Let's go.
Well, this one's looking good so far.
Continuing to be good. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt.
And you are 6 over par at the moment. That wind is blowing right to left on this hole.
Oh, you caught that one. Jeez.
Okay, here's our 2nd shot here on the 7th hole. This one's a little to the right on approach. Here we go. Let's save par on this one. This one's going hard to the right. Five-foot putt coming up. And that's 4 over for you. And now the 8th hole. We had a par 5 on tap. Not the greatest contact on that one. Nice. And this one is about 90 yards to the pin. Ooh, this one might need to sit. Well, you're on the dance floor as it would turn out. Yeah, my bad. Oh, it's going right by. Good luck here. This is for par. And that putt will go. And 7 over at the moment. And you might need a little more power. We got a headwind on this hole. Well, this should be in the fairway. And here's our second shot on the 9th. Well, you didn't hit that one perfectly. Oh, come on, come on. This one's for the Bogue. And you're currently 5 over for the day. All right, 10th hole, and we have a par 4. And this shot's about 100 yards from the pin. And the chip drops on in for you. That'll be your birdie. And cue the replay. Okay, currently sitting at 4 over. Okay, here we go with the 11th hole. It's a par 3. Oh man, this one's heading to the sand. Okay, from the green side, sand. Hopefully we get up and down from here. This is what our third shot's looking like. Ooh, I didn't love seeing that. All right, here we go. Give a tap and we'll head on to the next. And currently sitting at 9 over. Here we go now on the 12th. Of course it had to go there, of all places.